you can talk.
Can I stop now?
Yeah.
I thank you.
How was it, guys? Were you able to hear the sound?
Awesome.
That's so cool. Thank you so much, Peter. I don't know if you saw Mr. Sales, but yesterday when we were doing this, Peter made me sing us in because he just refused to talk us in. So I had to sing our parody just so that I could press all the buttons to make us go live. But we are live now, and thank you, Peter, for playing us in. I think I just might do that with you again.
Oh, God.
Also, if you weren't able to hear that properly, we just ordered new microphones from Amazon, so we're so excited. They're going to be here in 2 weeks.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, and then we're getting the GoPro as well, so the picture will be better. We could put it like guys on Zoom, so Peter is front and center with his guitar. It's going to be amazing.
And it's a sports camera, so I can chase Christine around.
I don't know how you're going to do that while I'm working on the laptop.
In the rain. It's waterproof.
So, guys, if you watched us yesterday, today is officially day 2 that we are doing this challenge thing. And Mr. Sales, I'm feeling very nervous. I did so much work over the weekend, and then we launched it on Sunday night, right, Leonie? That's when Sunday night midnight-ish, we launched it, and I haven't taken a look at the figures since yesterday, but yesterday we had 2 leads. Why are you happy? I feel like that's not good.
That is good.
Okay, that's good. That is very good. That's
Really?
Yeah. So okay, let's talk about that. So what is it? So for everybody, let's just talk about what that looks like, and like when you launched it. So what does that mean?
That means I put on the lead generation, the lead collection thing on the quiz, the button that says start collecting leads. I put it on, and then all my email marketing was in place, and my landing pages are in place, and basically it's ready to run now.
Okay, cool.
And it's running. And I pressed linked helper to put it out there to ask people to actually take the quiz.
Awesome. Okay, I didn't know that linked helper was going to help you get that out there. That helps.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, we didn't know either until I pressed the button. You know how it goes.
That's actually extremely helpful for maybe you can teach me a little bit. So with link helper, tell me about that. Maybe people would also like to know.
Okay, cool. So yesterday I did a whole rundown of the flow, and I showed the whole program. So today I'll just do a quick reminder. But so basically, what I did was I put it on, and I make it like people's posts and profiles. Then it follows them, and then it endorses them. And then it sends them a message. So this is now going out to my current connections on LinkedIn saying, hi, I am so excited. I literally just created this quiz as part of the 5K challenge with Marla in August. Please, can you help me just do the quiz and give me some feedback on what you think about it? I'd really appreciate it. If you do the quiz, you get your results, and you get 7 emails, and I need feedback on all of them. And yeah, so that's basically what I did. So it messaged 1,000 people between Sunday night and today. And I have 10,000 connections.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so it's going through your current connection base to message all those people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to find out from you, is it better, I thought it would be better to start with current connections, but then it also has the function where you can, invite new people.
And also you can set the parameters. So you can set the parameters for the types of people that you're looking for.
Oh, yeah. So I set it for entrepreneurs only.
That's cool. I think that makes total sense, and I think we're very interested to see how it works going forward, because you said out of that did the 2 leads come from that?
I don't know.
As far as we can tell, the one came directly from somebody searching for us and finding us on Google.
No, that was the tickets.
That was the tickets. They still found us on Google. I feel found, all right.
So the ticket is separate from this. From this.
Yes.
Yeah, because this thing is set up to market our memberships, of which we have 3 now because of your challenge.
Originally, the campaign was actually set up for the tickets.
Yeah, but like now it doesn't have any tickets links in there. So, but I actually don't know where the people come from that bought the tickets. So maybe it came from your campaign. I'm not sure. I think what I'll do is I'll just open up the analytics on the actual lead thingy, and then you can tell us.
Oh, there we go. That's applied.
Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think if there's a way that the system itself can know when it comes through a specific place, and you just tag it.
Oh my gosh, we have 5.
We have 5. Oh, there we go.
We have 5. That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go through this. So there's views on the top there, which is 35 views, 6 starts, 5 completions. So only 1 person really didn't finish, and then 5 leads. So that's really awesome. So the 35 people that actually viewed it that didn't actually go ahead with it, 17%, which is really good. Really, really good. I like that. Really nice. And look at that. See, the Zoom snipers are in it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, I mean, this is really awesome, right? So if you wanted to drive, okay, wait, there's some of those people we already know.
I'm not supposed to show this. I'll blur it off.
Yeah, you should blur it. I don't
Yeah.
know, you can blur the live.
Just get it off the screen for now.
Okay.
There we go.
But there's like 1 person, one of the leads is a member.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
cool, though. That's cool. Okay, so I mean, this is cool. There's a lot of information already here because out of 35 views, you might be able to look at improving that by getting by maybe now shifting some of the wording on the page and get a higher rate of people coming through and actually getting it done.
Yeah, so it looks like at the moment is this an okay? Like 14% of people that view it end up like putting in their email address. Is that an okay statistic?
Well, I would say I don't know, like when it comes to quizzes, what statistics look like, but I would say from them viewing to starting, 17% is not bad because a lot of people get a lot lower on like landing pages just to put in their email address.
Mm.
Okay. So if we increase this, then the leads will increase, and then we just need to figure out if any of the leads actually like convert.
Yeah, like how many of those actually buy. So
Okay.
so the thing is, you got with the 6, you want to try and improve that 17 rate and the 17% there, and then you'd want to, then it seems like it's already good. I mean, out of between that 17 and the 14%, that's really not bad at all. 1 person didn't go through it. Now, I think the one question is, that 1 person, do you have their details?
No, because I won't know who it is. I only get the details of the people that complete.
So they have to finish the actual thing in order to, yes, I remember that. But
Yeah.
I think the nice thing about that is we attract people that like to finish things.
Yeah. They're really willing to be there. They're not just.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is great. I mean that conversion rate is 83%, which is really great.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it would be like going back to school, like having a teacher tell me you didn't finish your test, and my response would be I never even started. I just wrote my name.
So Marlon, for now, is the next thing we need to work on is like increasing the views.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, great. How do we do that?
We spoke about this, didn't we? Didn't we talk about its content and you just got to drive traffic now? How are you going to
But
drive?
I did all of that over the weekend.
It's a constant thing.
Why is it not working?
Because it's like a science project. It is working.
You see, the big thing is now discovering where did those 35 views come from?
Okay, how do we do that?
Well, usually you'd have like Google Analytics that'll tell you where the people came from. And you usually know what traffic source you use the most. Facebook, Instagram, sometimes you have, your email. Where you driving all your traffic from?
Well, I mean, we can check. Maybe we just quickly check this before because Leonie is here to discuss hell today. So we'll do that now. But I think let's just take this few minutes to just make sure that, I don't want to fail this challenge live online.
No, I mean, as far as the challenge is concerned, we're actually doing quite well.
Okay, can we just keep doing well? I want to know what to do more of. Okay, so Marlon, what I did to try to get people to view the thing is I wrote 8 blog posts, which I sent out via email. Our email has about 2,300 things, but we'll have to check if they actually went out yet. So for now, I think they just on the blog. So we got, and this is like examples of people that have done really well through networking. So like, for example, Karen, and I did this from the live interview we had with her. And then it starts with this quote, like, all my clients are a result of networking. And then she explains why. And then the whole thing ends with this thing that says, find out if you naturally network and build your business like Karen. Take our networking personality quiz. Why maybe this is where the tickets come from, and in the meantime, save your seat at our next global online speed networking event. Yeah, maybe we should just count the tickets as part of the challenge, or do we not?
Count the tickets as part of the challenge.
Yeah.
I think any money that you make during the challenge, you should count as part of it. Because I mean, how are the ticket sales coming through?
We don't know.
Well, we're not running a campaign for the ticket sales. We're not running a campaign for the ticket sales at the moment.
Okay, so then we've made, oh my goodness, guys, we are doing the 5K challenge and we have made $15 so far. Yay!
just a few more to go.
Yeah.
The 5 is in it.
So I know this blog post is...
Well, if you think about it, any conversions to members to our networking core group is also towards that, because it's based off of this lead generator.
Yeah. Well, so we haven't done any of that so far. But we'll keep you updated if we do. But so I know this quiz kind of does work in terms of generating interest, Marlon, because when I started posting these things, that's when everyone in our WhatsApp group, the tribe, went wild and started like doing the quiz.
Yeah. But now you see those people are really they're paying you money. So it's very difficult to get that in. But perhaps what you can drive out of them is referrals. So they do the thing, and then they send it to their people so that they can do the thing.
So is that the track for the members?
Yeah.
Yes.
People that know you already, and that know and trust you already.
Because
you need to incentivize them or get them, like say, hey guys, would really love, like for you, those that really got value out of this, would you mind sharing it? Share it with everybody. Share it online. Share it in your emails. Share it with people and get them to.
Share it on LinkedIn. Share it on Facebook.
Because what I have on here at the moment, and I think I put it on like after most of the people actually did the quiz. But so I wrote this page, the results page, like this. And then here it says share your quiz results on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter using the social share buttons and tag us in the post so we can award you your best friend badge and networking starter pack. So each of the different result things says something like that. But are you saying like on top of that we need to go talk to the actual people that already know us and we have a close relationship with and ask them to like physically ask them to share the quiz?
Yes.
Well, these are all things that we need to see. How well are these things that we're putting working? And so who? I mean, can you track this?
I can. I haven't opened this, so this is going to be another surprise live for us. Let me just, where's the login? Sorry, let me just log us into the actual social software. Then we can check it out. And we can check out the email software as well, because that's what I'm kind of using to distribute the blogs. Did you see I've been working on your course?
I did. No, thank you. But how are you going so far?
With the course?
No, with this.
What do you mean?
No, with what we're doing now.
How am I going with it?
Yeah, like, because we were quiet for a while.
Oh, no, yeah, I have it open now. So I would like be able to see this by checking who mentioned us. Mentions, yeah. Oh, this is cool. People have been mentioning us.
I thought Annelie was a sniper.
Yeah, how did she turn out to be a best friend? Maybe she has a split personality.
She's watching right now.
They might be mentioning, like Annelie mentioned you there, but nobody can take the quiz.
I really thought Annelie was a Zoom sniper.
Yeah, it doesn't have a link in here, so...
Oh, Annelie, I thought we were like two peas in a pod. There goes my Zoom sniper companion.
Okay, and then...
Wasn't it Zippy?
I know that
these are all...
Linda Dent was a Zoom sniper.
Yeah, Linda Dent was, but you see, for example, there's an example of somebody that she probably didn't even notice that option was available, and probably because of how she is, she doesn't even want to do that, but share it on Facebook. But if you ask her to, it might be a different story. Share the quiz with other people, not to talk about who you are, but to share it so that they can learn who they are.
Yeah, and I think that's actually a great idea, and also the fact that at our next networking event we can have people do the quiz and share as one of our in between breakout rooms as a fun thing to do.
That is smart.
Exactly.
So smart.
I know.
So I see I posted it twice. Content with this link, and the one time we had like 10 people interact with it, and the other time we had 13, but no one has mentioned us.
Yeah.
Except for Annelie.
So maybe make it. I don't think this is going to actually help you figure that out either, because I'm literally just talking about that link that's in there, tracking it. How many people actually click on it versus the people that actually mention you? How many people, like all those things, all these little things that you want people to do, how are they, is it actually working?
How am I supposed to know that?
So you could...
I think that might be a story for a different session, because we might be losing focus as to why we're here in the first place.
Yeah, it's to fix the challenge. We'll get into the next 30 minutes with Leonie.
Oh, okay.
Bitly link.
A Bitly link.
Yeah, even the ones on the post, even the ones on the article, use a Bitly link. Hyperlink it with a Bitly link, and then you can track all those links.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So how does that work?
He just told you.
I'm about to go to bit.ly.
You link it with the hyperdrive, and then you shoot it into space.
Bit.ly, and then you put your Peter. You put your link in there, and then you create like a thing from this, and then when you go back to Bitly, it tells you.
It creates a short link that it tracks, and then you use that short link to track everything. So then you can track how many people clicked it, where they're from, and it'll show you that, and then you will know where you put that link, and then people will go to that. Then you'll see like what's happening with all the different parameters that we've set, because you put quite a number of them. So because if you're going to use your traffic sources, Facebook, your traffic source is YouTube, your traffic source, what is another one?
It's Facebook, YouTube,
LinkedIn,
Instagram, the blog, Link Helper.
Yeah, so you got those 4 places. You just need to keep, you're tracking basically 4 links. Plus, you've got the one in the back end of the, the back end of the quiz, where they share. So you got those ones. So then there's like at least 5 or 6 links that you're actually tracking, that are the main ones, and you just see what happens with each post. Now, I would suggest you go directly to every single person and get them to share that so that people can know more about what they are. That will help them network better, whether they come into Explore Protect or not. But it will just help them do better business and be better people by understanding who they are. And and then that's the value to the members that they can give over to their people without them having to talk about the networking. That's one. The other thing is obviously promoting it as you're doing already on social media and talking about the various aspects. I think we already spoke about content pieces there. And then what else? What other streams of networking? I mean, you could take this to Clubhouse, but that's a whole different story.
How do we take it to Clubhouse?
You start a room just based on how to network like a champion.
Let's do that tonight.
Oh yes, let's. I'm ecstatic. So excited.
Okay, cool. So we need to do a bit more work on first just having the Bitly things.
Lead generation takes time. I mean, like traffic takes time. So you're going to have to do quite a lot of work unless you're going to pay for it. If you pay for it, the other thing is you could do those posts on Facebook and put maybe like $50 behind it, and let it go a bit further, see who clicks on it. Remember, we spoke about this in the beginning, like you can slowly just get an ideal customer through like 100 Rand, 50 Rand, like that, on different posts that do well. The one that has 10 interactions, you let it go a bit further, see how far it goes and things like that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I will get the Bitly links in place and put them on places, and then we can figure out from there how to get more traffic to the thing. And then I'll keep updating you every time we see you like this.
This is
awesome.
Awesome, guys.
Oh, thank you. I am so nervous. I hate this so much. I would rather do an audit by myself, Marlon, on a freaking financial services provider, category 3, than this.
So this is your hell.
Category 3.
Yeah. Thank you.
Category 3 sounds like it belongs on the Richter scale. It sounds like a storm.
We just you gotta think about how you can leverage this even further. So maybe even think about different networks, maybe other Facebook groups that have groups. You gotta share that. You gotta get in. Now you gotta get now is the digging in the trenches and starting to
Yeah.
But you've got a tribe to help you.
Yeah.
Everybody can share
Oh,
it.
you're such a mighty mentee, Leonie. Which reminds me, the whole purpose of this session actually, can we please start talking about Leonie's hell? So, Leonie, you saw what we did with Stephen yesterday, where we were literally just speaking through, trying to really uncover like what is the worst type of scenario for you and your type networking personality. And then what advice do we give to other mighty mentees out there so they can avoid it, get away from it, and end up in paradise? So, Mr. Sayers, I'm going to ask you to jump in here anytime possible because you're like amazing at asking the questions that put stories together. But I'll just start us off with a simple question. Leonie, do you want to just maybe tell us, when I mention how for your networking personality type, what's the first thing, like the things that come to mind?
Well, my paradise area, to start with that, is I'm very good attracting people in my business and helping me and all of that. But then it comes to the how part, where for some reason I can't attract the right people to invest in my business. Yeah. And I'm in a position where I actually need advice on that.
Okay, that's an interesting how.
That is an interesting how.
Because it's literally like you know that you have to figure this out. You don't have the skills yourself to do it, but you still can't find the people to help you do it.
That's how.
Yeah. Mr. Sales, any questions?
Did you repeat it?
Okay.
So
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just say it again.
I'm good at attracting people to help me, like mentoring and all of that. But when it comes to attracting the right people to invest in my business, somehow I can't do that.
But that's like an oxymoron in my world, in my perspective, because like the people that are mentoring you are investing in you.
So you're saying like the first part is paradise, second part is hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking for sponsorships and things like that.
Okay, so the people that are mentoring you, can't they help you raise the money?
Yeah.
So
I think it's because what we're doing is we're trying to create a scenario where we understand what Leonie's networking personality type, what heaven looks like for her personality type. We're trying to now create hell, which is basically the opposite of what heaven is. So hell for Leonie's networking personality type would be not being able to find the right people. Because there's obviously going to be people out there that have Leonie's networking personality type, but they may not be successful in utilizing it. So they will be currently in hell, whereas Leonie's not. Leonie has successfully utilized her networking skills to create heaven for herself.
So this is the thing. I was actually thinking along the lines of that hell could be that, like she was saying, like she's on the next level of the problem. She's got the people around her, but how does she use them to actually get a better result? And that could be maybe just around asking good enough questions. And I'm just wondering, like, do you know the questions to ask that can squeeze the juice out of these people that are around you, or that could attract them to you? So I'm wondering if that's like, oh, do you know what questions to ask? Leonie?
I don't know what questions to ask them.
Huh?
I don't know what to ask them. How to do it.
I don't know if that makes sense, Nistine. I mean, like in terms of like hell is like the confusion, because you know, they have their own idea, but unless you're directing them, their focus, how do you get them to
Yeah.
actually play the game that you need them to play.
Well, I think if we create a good enough picture of what hell looks like for a mighty mentee, there are going to be people that are going to be looking at that hell and going, oh, that's me. I'm stuck there. I'm stuck in that position, which creates a need for them to reach out and speak to somebody like Leonie, who has actually managed to successfully create heaven as a mighty mentee. So I think we just need to create what hell looks like, so that people that are stuck there can realize there is a way out. There is a way to change that. There is a way to, because Leonie's done it.
So maybe what I do is I can read you guys the paragraph, because I took a shot at writing up your hell, Leonie.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can just tell us like how you feel about that, or elaborate on that. Okay, so I said hell for a mighty mentee is no one wants to help you. You keep trying different things, taking different courses, but because you don't have invested mentors, the penny just hasn't dropped. You're running out of money, ideas, and steam. Sometimes you even think about giving up on the entrepreneurial journey and just getting a 9 to 5 again. You know that this is a waste of your potential and you can do so much better, but right now you just can't seem to see the wood from the trees anymore, and you get taken advantage of all the time. Can you relate to that? Have you ever been in that space?
So, not 100%. I don't feel like giving up, luckily. When I make difficult, I just push hard, and I'm very determined, so I just go for it. And I know it's going to get better and better. So not completely, but some of it, yes.
Okay, what parts can you kind of resonate with?
I do have mentors helping me, so that's great. It's just a bit on the financial side at the moment to get that going.
So have you ever been in a space where you have tried to get your entrepreneurial thing going and you felt like no one wants to help you? Or has everyone just always wanted to help you?
Always wanted to help me.
That's because she's the mighty mentee.
I give up. She doesn't have a house.
No, but I think, you know what? Leonie may not. Leonie may.
Right people, because right now, if we're talking about it, like she's got people, right? And the problem is, I still need this other thing. So she can still use that ability to attract people, to get the right people in. So maybe somebody who hasn't gotten this level of success, but I just need to get the people.
Yeah. I think that what we're trying to do is we're not necessarily deciding whether or not Leonie has a hell, or what we're trying to do is create what her hell would look like. What would be the worst thing for Leonie to experience?
Yeah.
She's doing really well. As a mighty mentee, that's her networking personality type. She's managed to get the right people around her. She's managed to get the right people to coach her in the right direction. She's managed to pull, even link the right people to each other to get done what needs to get done. But if we had to imagine what hell would look like for her, would be not having the right people around her, not being able to attract the right people, or maybe having the wrong people pay interest in what she's doing and then maybe take advantage of the situation. That would be exactly the opposite. So I think what we're trying to do is create a picture of what would hell look like. We're not necessarily trying to nitpick and see.
Because it would be different for different people.
Yes, no. For every different networking character type, there is a heaven and there is a hell. We have just chosen people that are successful in their networking, and they are currently sitting in the heaven of their networking, which means that they lead by example. They're there to lead all the people that have their networking personality type but aren't yet successful. So we're creating them as heroes.
I get you. I hear you.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm leaning towards maybe like, you know, like what about them not? That's why that thing of not knowing who. Like sometimes the right questions is hard to find. Finding the right
Yeah.
questions to ask is hard to find,
Mm.
and then that trips you up when you've got everything, like it's all there in front of you. You just got to use it in the right way. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a hell where you're like, I just need, and I just can't turn it around. I don't know if that's a real frustration. But yeah, I'm playing around with things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing around with, especially just because it seems like the questioning and marshaling the people, because you can bring the people. Can you get them to be organized in the right way for you?
I think Leonie's been very
else.
smart. Yeah.
And then some people, well, it comes down to the question you ask, right? And then some other people, obviously before Leonie's level of success, like they might be alone. And then it's like, how do I get the right people around me? When actually they just realize that the people are there and you just need to organize them and ask them the right questions.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I'm playing on that problem. I don't know if that resonates or how to really, maybe we can play around structuring it better. But I'm just, I'm poking at things here to try and get that help.
Yeah, because this is a really difficult hell. I mean, yesterday we spoke to Stephen Westwood and we came up with a whole 45 minutes of hell described in detail. But like he knew exactly because...
Well, I mean, he knew what his hell would be because it was exactly the opposite of his heaven.
And he spent some time there. So maybe we should actually start with heaven.
Well, if we know what heaven looks like, then hell is basically exactly the opposite. So, so heaven for Leonie is having the correct people around her and being able to rely on those people to get done what she needs done. So, Leonie's hell would be not being able to find anyone, to network with, or not being able to find anybody to mentor or guide, and not being able to find anybody that she can rely on would be her hell. So I think if we discuss heaven, we automatically know what hell would look like because it's exactly the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, or that the people that are around her just want to take advantage of her.
Exactly, that would be an extreme hell, which is where Leonie is the shining example. So people that are in that position of being in that hell can actually then look at Leonie and go, wait a second, how did you do it? Because there's a story there. I mean, that's something that people need to know.
Let's try this. Leonie, if I could put only one question on your LinkedIn timeline, right? And I had only one question that I could put there, and I had to get you to respond. Like, I need to be able to sell you the solution, basically the answer to this question. So it has to be something like, say you're in desperate need of a vacuum cleaner, and I put a question there that says, do you need a new vacuum cleaner desperately? Then if you're in desperate need of a vacuum cleaner, you would go, yes, I need a new vacuum cleaner. Okay, great. So now I want to sell you the ability to have all the right mentors around you, right? And at that point in time, you have no mentors around you. What is the question that I would put on your timeline to get you to respond?
Something like, do you want to empower your future?
I like that.
I'll respond to that.
Marlon, do you think the Mighty Mentee responds more to, like, because you said for our marketing stuff, right, we need to focus on how and then agitate the pain point to offer the solution. Is it possible that the Mighty Mentee, we actually just need to elaborate on what paradise looks like and then offer it to them?
Why not both? This is part of the game. You can play on both. You could position it all positive, and that will get to some Mighty Mentees but then you might get another one that needs a good wake up call, and perhaps they just need they need the pain just pushed a little bit and prodded.
Yeah.
I say there is no real. Some people like to go with the negative. Some people like to go with the positive. I'd say try both.
This is so interesting, actually, because as part of Leonie's like character description, we did put that she has like extreme willpower. She's always super positive, and like that is one of her. She's resilient. Nothing gets to her.
Yeah, nothing gets her down.
So I'm wondering with this one if like what we're supposed to discover here is that for the mighty mentee to get like more of them, we need to talk about their ideal future more than hell, because they don't like to admit hell. Where like Stephen could describe to us exactly like the time that he went through hell, like the week he spent in his pajamas, why he was there, what he was thinking. And with Leonie, it's almost like, I don't know, if you take...
It's like water off a duck's back.
If you also,
what do you mean hell? I don't know what you mean.
So yeah, I think this is the game. This is the game of marketing.
I hate this game so much.
we just up until now we've just been hypothesizing a lot, and there's been a lot, and it's been great because you've been right most of the time. Now it's like, how can we merge those two together to communicate? Because we're only communicating really to one person, but when we get it out to the masses, we need to, we need to play with that. So, I mean, are you asking these questions so that you can like create specific content for the mighty mentees out there?
Yes, because that is what you said I must do.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need a Mall in August. Do.
So, like really, I think play on both. There's nothing wrong with doing both. Maybe one post with the negative, another post with the positive, some posts with both, and you play between them and you see what happens. And I think already we are quite. I think now we just got to get it down. We're doing this to get out to the market and to find that relevance. But I think try both. There's no. It's not a immediate science, unfortunately. I know you want definites there, Steve. You want like the perfect structure.
Yeah, she wants it down to like 0.05 of a millimeter.
This is the experiment. You gotta test everything.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Sales. I know you got to run. We're gonna stick around with Leonie for a bit more and try to figure out her heaven and hell. But we'll see you again next time, and thank you. I did see your comments about giving us some suggestions on the landing page. I'm really keen to know what those are. So I think next time we pop on here, we can just tell everyone what we did.
And I think before Marlon goes, we should just let everybody know the 5K challenge. I mean, this journey was initially because we took the 5K challenge to generate a lead magnet that we could use as an evergreen, something functioning in the background that would be working to generate leads. So if this is something that you need for yourself, get in touch, because I mean we've learned so much.
And we got 5 leads, and we got 28 emails,
and we've just started,
and we got 4 landing pages, and we got 3 different packages where before we had 1, and we have 8 blog posts.
I actually don't think that value-wise we've actually done anything with somebody that we've actually walked away with that much value.
No, we haven't. Because, you know what, Marlon, before I was always scared. As you can see, like, clearly, I'm still scared. Like, Stephen is sending me books about fear. But I was, like, so scared to the point of, like, why am I even going to try to do the landing page? Like, I know I can't do a landing page. No one ever, like, looks at my pages. So why would I do it? But with you there, just, like, holding our hand through this challenge, it's really empowered me to make the 28 emails. And I think they're really good. But we'll work on them together.
So not only did we get the knowledge and learn how to do this, we also got somebody to hold our hand to teach us through the process of doing it, and then to top it off, still ended up leaving the 5K challenge with an evergreen lead magnet that is our own.
Yeah. And we're making $5,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, reach out, Mr. Marlon August.
Marlon August, Mr. Super Sales.
for that. And what we're gonna do is, Nestine, I will make you the admin of that group so that we can get those people involved in the next live. That's number one. And number two, you guys are just awesome, because this is something that, I mean, this is unbelievable what you guys have done. Most people they fall out way before this. So well done for pulling it through. And I know you're gonna make that 5K no problem. So thank you very much for your time, and
Awesome.
look forward to it. Well done.
Cool.
Cheers, Marlon.
Thank you, Marlon. Bye-bye.
Just
Bye.
Okay, Leonie.
Okay, he's gone. We can tell the truth.
Leonie, back to you and Mighty Mentee Heaven. Let's go there. Tell me, maybe let's just talk about your character first, because this is really intriguing to me. Why are you always so positive?
Yeah, I surround myself with positivity on social media, in real life, everywhere, anything I do, there's positivity. Join groups that's positive. Listen to music that makes you happy, things like that. Have good friends like you guys.
Oh, thank you. Do you think that positivity, is that what draws people to you, to make them want to mentor you?
Yes, I do believe that.
Because you're kind of that pure little diamond person in a world that's very dark sometimes. And people want to see you become like a shining diamond. So they want to work with you on that and give you everything that you need in order to blossom.
I
really think for this one we're going to go with more marketing on the paradise side. Because right now Leonie is so positive she can't even remember what hell looks like. Which means even if we market towards hell, she wouldn't know.
It's not that we need to market towards hell. It's just that we need to understand what paradise looks like, so that we can show what hell looks like. Because the whole point of this is so that we can show people that are out there that have your networking personality type, but they are not successful in networking. So they have your networking personality type, but they have not managed to get people to surround them and guide them, and they have not managed to attract the right people. They may have attracted the wrong people. They may have been taken advantage of in business. They may be struggling so badly, even just to find people to connect with, even just to have conversations or to talk to. They might be completely on their own, which is the reason that we need to highlight Leonie as a hero in her journey as being the Mighty Mentee successfully, so that those people can actually realize, this is my networking personality type. This is what heaven looks like and where I can be. This is where I am, and that's where I want to go. So it gives them a clear path to go. I'm here, but I want to be where Leonie is. That's the point of that, is so that people that they've got somebody that can actually reach out to and go, hey, how did you do it? What did you do to be successful as the Mighty Mentee? And obviously for you it comes naturally. So it's not like you feel like you did anything.
Yeah.
You just naturally had conversations and spoke to people, and the next thing you know, you got the right people in the right places.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone that's maybe like you, Leonie, but that doesn't have the support system that you do?
Not at the moment.
Imagine that there is someone like that out there. What would you say to them? What would your advice be?
Well, we'll build a personal relationship with them. I can chat to them every day, encourage them, maybe send them links of different things they can listen to that can just fill their head with positivity. What you think the whole day and what you speak, that makes a difference.
Where did you learn that?
Some of it with Maggie. I talk to her a lot. So, yeah.
I wonder what type of networker Maggie is. Maybe she's also a mentee.
Yeah, no, it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to get her to take the quiz.
Because why is positivity so important, Leonie?
Because you attract it. What you put out, you attract. I experienced that in the last week, actually. Going through something, and I was like, and she said, whatever you're going to think or put out there, you're going to attract. And the moment I changed that a bit, it's like I've been attracting a lot of positivity and things. So it really works.
That's really cool. I like that.
You can think of people that's really like depressed and stuff. What do they think the whole time? What do they look on their phone, on the TV, all of that? All negative things. So your head is just full of negative stuff. So obviously you're going to feel like
that.
That explains me so well.
Negative.
I'm kidding.
What? So the one thing is, what else do you think is important in being successful as a mighty mentee?
I don't know. Explain that more.
So if there's someone that's like you and they want to learn more, they have a gigantic task to accomplish, they have an entrepreneurial company to run, they don't have the skills really to do it yet. They maybe don't yet have the support network to do it either. They don't have the mentors. That must be a scary place to be in. So you said one of the things, if we send those people to you, which we're going to do, by the way, you're getting your own Facebook group. Surprise! If we send them to you, what are you going to work on with them, except for the positivity?
Well, I think my new thing that I'm working on, actually, I'm working on a daily planner, which is coming very well together. And basically everything is in there, from inspirational quotes, positive things you can listen to planning your day as an entrepreneur from beginning to the end for the whole week, the whole year. That's like everything you need for your whole lifestyle to be positive and successful. It's going to be in there. So I think that will help a lot.
That is really cool.
That is really cool.
That is really, really cool. Okay. So it's positivity plus lifestyle. What else?
There will also be things like that they can learn that will help them. Like what I did for me. Whatever I need to know, that's like, okay, I need to learn this thing because that will help me, give me more knowledge. And so I put the links in there for them also. Things that I know that they can use to make them more successful. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
So it's positivity
plus lifestyle, plus learning,
plus knowledge.
Yeah,
okay.
Knowledge.
Which is really cool, because I think like hell is actually such a scary place that mighty mentees don't want to talk about it. Because imagine if you're in a place, right?
Well, okay. Well, imagine it this way: if everything that you had achieved with the people that you've got around you was taken away and you were on your own. And we know that there's people out there that are stuck in that place, which obviously they need to be speaking to you, because
clearly, because you're just shining. And Leonie, do you want to tell the people about? Yeah, sorry. Say again.
Me and Maggie talked about this yesterday. What if all those things didn't happen? Who would have been now? Who would I have been now? I would not have been this person. Like I wouldn't have been here at this moment. I wouldn't have been in the tribe, all those things. Yeah.
Do you want to tell the people about your kayaking trip yesterday? Because I think that's really actually sums this whole thing up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Another cool thing I've been doing is exploring at least once a week. Someone actually asked me yesterday, do you actually work? So, yeah, because of the magazine, there's going to be a lifestyle area. So I thought, well, I'm going to go exploring, and then I can put that stories also in the magazine. So I've been on hiking trips and that. So the lady said, well, soon they're going to have like a kayak trip. And I was like, I won't do that because I'm just scared to go in the water. What if it flips and everything? And she eventually convinced me to go, which I'm glad. And yeah, it was amazing to see the sunrise and to be with a lot of people, new people that you meet. Just to get over that fear going in the water, and it was fine. It was amazing. Seeing wildlife, and I got some exercise. My arms is quite sore. So,
Oh, that's awesome. I think that just about sums it up. And actually, now that I think about it, Peter, you had an experience before we even met Leonie with another mighty mentee. And if we think about the transformational process that we went through with that person, you know who I'm speaking about, right? It's a lot, isn't it the same? It was positivity plus lifestyle plus learning plus a lot of you're going to be okay.
There's been we've been dealing with so many people in so many different areas. You may have lost me slightly.
Write it down.
Oh yes, goodness me, the woman's a firecracker. Literally, you just got to light the fuse and stand back.
But you were one of the people that actually worked with her very closely.
Yeah. It didn't take much work because it was actually all inside. She had it all. It was all there. It just needed to be watered.
So it's positivity plus lifestyle plus learning.
I think for me, since I've been going out more, it changes you a lot. Just getting that relaxed time. Plus, it energizes you up and makes you more happy. I mean, if you're in a happy place, your workspace will also be in a happy space.
Has that for you created more determination?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that actually those things go hand in hand. So stepping out and doing new things and discovering new things and being inspired just makes you more determined.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think I'm happy. I have a lot of material. I think basically we'll put out there, Leonie, if we wanna find more mighty mentees that want to learn from you, we'll put something out there like, are you afraid of the water? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Talk to Leonie. She went kayaking yesterday and she was afraid of the water. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe refine it.
I'm still scared of the water, so well done.
Refine it a little bit. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time, Leonie.
There was a time in my life I was like, if I don't have to go anywhere, it's perfect. I'm happy just to stay at home. But now I'm like, no, I don't want to stay at home. I want to go out.
Really? I can't even imagine that type, Leonie. Like, when was that? Was that long ago?
Last year this time.
And what's the difference?
Choices. I think choices. Come to a point where you realize you don't know who you are. You think you don't have goals. All that things. Everything just, all these questions in your head, and then finding the right mentors, and I help you realize everybody does have a purpose. Everybody does have goals. Getting to know yourself, all those things. Yeah. And then you can start working on that.
Leonie, I think you've got so much to offer people that have your networking personality type and that are not successful at the moment. I think you've got so much to offer them.
They're in for a treat.
Definitely in for a treat.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're mentoring me right now, and I love it. I'm like, I don't want to put off the live. I just want to stay with Leonie. She gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. Oh, Leonie,
Yeah,
thank
even
you so
encouraged
much.
you to go on a kayak trip. Can't
I
go
want
your
to go.
sister. Yeah.
Steven said he would go with me because Peter refuses. Are you gonna run on the shore, next to
I will
us?
kayak in the sand if I have to. I will kayak so fast on the shore that I'll beat you all next to the river.
But you're not going into
Not
the
going in the water.
Okay, guys. Leonie, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a really fun chat. Guys, if you're watching this live right now, thank you so much for caring about our journey and for being here and for listening. If you have any tips for us on how to win the 5K challenge even faster so that I can stop being nervous as hell, that would be amazing and so much appreciated. Pop them into the comments or send us an email. That'll be really cool. Otherwise, we will see you same time again next week with Leonie again for another stage. And on Thursday, we're also talking to Karen and Peter, Zoom Sniper.
Yes.
So that's going to be fun. In the meantime, if you haven't taken the quiz yet, you need to do that. We need to know. You need to know. Do you network like Leonie, Steven, Karen, or Peter? And then you'll get all of your personalized advice from there. So if you haven't taken it yet, I did put the link in the description, in the comments down below. Just click on it and take the quiz, and we'll happily send you your personalized feedback and let you know all about how you network.
We need more Zoom snipers. Come on, guys.
We need more Karens. We have only one Karen. Come on. Bye, guys. Next time.